And just gonna mute the phone. And now we're gonna rock the people.
Yes, we're gonna rock the Casbah.
We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue.
Bitch, that was mine last time. How dare you?
We're not supposed to let them know this was planned. You've ruined us.
Nathan stole my joke. He did.
Ruined us.
He's an asshole. I actually felt like I was going to vomit there.
Don't do that. I've not got a bucket or anything
That was
this
a
time.
little bit gross. What do you mean this time? You had a bucket
Last time you were ill, this has got some continuity. I mentioned that I had a bucket nearby, although I think I did mention that turned out to be a fallacy.
It's always a fallacy when you're speaking, Nathan.
It's fallacy, more like phallic.
See?
Phallic, see? That was almost a joke.
Almost.
I've almost grown into doing humour.
What is
I'm so
humour?
proud of myself.
God.
We haven't even introduced this fucking thing yet. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the... Oh, God.
Told you.
Welcome to the Ill and Tired podcast with me, Nathan Ill, and Robert Tired.
Hey.
Although I got that a bit the wrong way around. I'm tired and Robert's ill.
Yeah, so, but, except, I'm tired and ill, so...
Oh, let me bring out my little violin and play it for you. Except I won't because I don't know how to play the violin, because I don't care about you.
I have a pin, and you don't care about me?
Not enough to learn the violin, no. What do you have a pin of? Oh, it's a pony.
Ew.
I forgot I live with a brony.
I judge.
If it's any consolation, it's not me.
I judge.
I learned it from watching you.
There is a brony pin that I just touched, and I am judging.
Let me just knock that out off the table, away from ourselves.
Get out of here.
Not that I have anything against bronies, obviously I live with one, but just, yeah. No, I'm sorry, Robert, I didn't need you to see that.
I'm so sorry.
I'd feel more comfortable if you just sort of, like, walked into my flat to see just pornography all over the walls. I'd feel more comfortable if that happened than you just seeing the smallest ounce of My Little Pony in the flat.
Well, you know, I did see your I
Don't reveal it to the children.
I don't want to say it.
Don't. I'm so ashamed.
Well, I saw your fiance's computer last time I was here.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a furry picture.
Brony, furry, he's all of the things.
All of the same.
He's all of the things, except for a fan of that comic that you like.
Homestuck!
That you should be ashamed of.
Guys, what is your opinion of Homestuck? Please tweet it at me.
Please respond to your computer speaker and we'll pretend to hear you.
No, tweet it at me right this very second. And if it's anything but a positive thing, go fuck yourself.
The starting to this episode just turned out to be, oh, I'm a Homestuck fan, oh, bronies and furries. We're all just rather ashamed at the moment.
Indeed. But hey, welcome to the Antisocial Podcast. This is Robert here, and this is Nathan, and we already introduced ourselves, so let's go.
I'm going to apologise for this episode in advance. The past two episodes have been really quite good in my opinion.
Yeah, they've been pretty awesome.
This one, I don't know how it's gonna go.
We've got all downhill from here.
We've got next to nothing to talk about. I had two jokes that I had planned that I'm not gonna go ahead with because I think they're terrible.
Terrible jokes are the best jokes, so you have to do them.
No,
now.
Now
that you've told me they're terrible, I need to hear them.
Anyway, okay then. No, Robert, why don't you tell the children what you've been doing this week?
Well, I've been very busy because I had a musical performance. I was in a performance of a show called A Chorus Line.
And I went to see it.
And Nathan came to see it because he's a top bro.
I'm a top bro, and I must say it was very good.
Oh.
Robert here is very talented.
Oh.
He floats like a butterfly and sings like a bee.
Hey.
I think that's the phrase.
Is that one of the jokes that was terrible?
No, you
didn't even plan that one. That's impressive. Good job.
But yeah, no, I came to see it. I came backstage after it all, and there was a little bit of an autograph signing. I was very happy actually that some people were after my autograph, but that's just how it is. That's joke number 2 of the show, ladies and gentlemen. 2 jokes within a minute. Aren't you lucky?
Hot damn, your ears must be on fire.
But no, it was a very good performance. I will say I am a little bit fucked off with you.
Me?
I came to see your performance,
Right.
and you didn't come to see mine. We have an agreement with this sort of thing. If I come to see you in something, I have to perform something that you must then see.
That's not fair because I've seen two things in the past.
True.
I saw Snow White and I saw Faulty Towers.
True, but we did not have this agreement back then.
Well, I'm gonna backlog it.
Well, all I'm saying is...
So now you have to see another thing that I'm in order for it to be equalised.
All I'm saying is that you did not come to see my performance of a frog chorus line. It was wonderful. I got Paul McCartney involved. I think it was Paul McCartney. He walked around saying Ringo Starr is the best Beatle, so I think it might have been Ringo Starr dressed as Paul McCartney. It was an utter farce. It was me, Ringo Starr, and 5 frogs in an alleyway. Just Ringo Starr chasing frogs all over the place. It was an utter fallacy. Someone from the Times did come to see it, though, and he gave us a review saying it was 5 stars, a deep look into the human condition, so... I guess that's good.
A croaking good time.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, that was the one joke that I had planned that was shit.
It's ribbed for her pleasure.
What? Ribbed. It's ribbited for her pleasure. How have we turned an unfunny joke into slightly more funny?
Condom joke.
As we said, we have next to nothing to talk about this week, but there is, I think the biggest news that came out of the past couple of weeks, is a possible Fallout 4 possible announcement. Basically, what happened was, a guy who worked for, I think it's Guillermo del Toro's animation studio, it was a guy who worked for that, posted on his LinkedIn page, that between the months of, I think it's like November 2014 and May 2015, that he'd worked on like a Fallout 4 cinematic teaser.
Ooh.
And was then hastily taken down, but not before some gaming news outlets posted that. And, it was considered, this could very well be a fake. Until someone from the animation studio contacted these news outlets asking them to take down... take down the news post saying that someone broke an NDA. So, it looks like, I know we speculated on this before, that there very well could be a Fallout 4 announcement at E3 this year.
Dun, dun, dun!
Which, I don't know what we're going to do for E3. I'm hoping that we might be able to do some sort of live stream podcast. But the thing is, we'd have to be there for it'll be like a 6-hour long thing over the course of 3 days.
Me. Well, like Twitch? Would any of you watch? Are any of you interested in hearing us talk shit?
No. I can tell you that now. No one is interested in listening to us live. Because this shit is barely passable when I've edited it. Just us going, look, the Shigeru Miyamoto has said something. Isn't that nice?
Isn't that...
We're not going to buy this. We don't have a Wii U.
Extremely tried joke.
Oh, look, Splatoon 2 already announced. It's barely been released.
Five Nights at Freddy's 6.
Five Nights at Freddy's 6 announced for the Wii U. No, number 5 is the movie.
Wii U exclusive.
That would... Oh. That would actually be great.
What, if
Five Nights at Freddy's on the Wii U. You have the camera.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the camera, it's only intuitive. Yeah.
Scott Cawthon, we know you listen to the show.
Yeah.
Because of all of the announcements that you make after we record the episodes.
You motherfucker.
Make Five Nights at Freddy's for the Wii U.
Yeah, make it a Wii U exclusive.
Yeah.
It's intuitive design.
Okay. Sure, no one owns a Wii U, but
fuck you.
I like the Wii U. I've played a little bit of it and it's fun. What have you broken?
I don't know how I did it.
There we are.
Okay, you're amazing.
There we are. Yeah, I just tugged on the wires a little. Oh god, I fixed it. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, you did. God, so, when the fiance's away.
Are you remotely interested in Fallout 4?
I have not played Fallout since the first one on the PC.
Really? Like the actual
The
top-down?
top-down, yeah.
Okay, so you actually don't care then, I'm assuming.
Well, no, not really.
Okay, fair enough.
I played a little bit of New Vegas, but my disc was scratched and the game crashed after the first part.
To be fair, with the new Fallout games, it's not uncommon to experience game crashing bugs. Yeah. I remember the first time I played Fallout New Vegas, and I was like, oh, this game is great. And why is that dog's eyes 2 feet in front of its body? Why is this happening?
I love game glitches. They're so funny.
It's Bethesda. You kind of have to expect it with that. But
I remember playing Skyrim. I was just playing a game, and all of a sudden, this man was just slowly walking through walls at me, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Oh, my favourite glitch that ever happened to me in Skyrim. Have you played much of the story campaign, or have you?
Oh yeah, I've played it all.
Okay, I'm trying to remember the exact part, but there's something like fairly early on. You have to pretend to be a guest at a party. You have to sneak through a building to find someone. Yeah. I got stuck in the first room because you're supposed to pay someone to make a distraction or something silly like that. And I didn't read the objective, so I didn't know that's what you're supposed to do. So I was just kind of doing what you do, doing what you do in these sorts of games, and just sort of jumping on tables and
kill everyone,
getting naked in front of people. Sort of thing. I didn't kill everyone. And I remember I jumped on a table. And I kind of fell into the grey void, into the nothingness. Oh my god, have I broken the game? What has happened? And the best part about this is that it transported me back into the game, where I was supposed to be. Wow, like in the room with the person I was supposed to be talking to.
It's fucked up.
Which was fucking wonderful, because I miss out a lot of stealthy stuff, which is not easy in a Bethesda game.
My favourite, I think... Oh no, I had it...
No? Your favourite glitch?
No, it was about Skyrim.
Okay, your favourite Skyrim story.
It's gone now.
No.
It's gone.
Come back to us, Robert.
Well, it's gone!
It's gone! But, no, that's
probably my fault, because I had 2 Southern Comforts at lunch.
Lunch? 2 Southern Comforts is lunch for you?
Well, no, I went to Spoons for lunch, and then at 2 I was at the
Spoons? Oh, Wetherspoons, right.
Yeah, and then at 2 I went to the Cozy Club, and I had a couple drinks.
They're open at 2?
What, the Cozy Club?
Oh, the Cozy Club, sorry, I keep thinking of the Groovy... Why are we talking about local pubs and bars? No one's going to want to listen to that.
I'm sorry. But
so,
yeah, I had alcohol today, which is why I'm a little bit tired.
I've not had alcohol today, which is probably why I'm a little bit tired.
Get some alcohol in you.
No, we've only got spirits, and while that is fun, I really could go for a beer.
Just why don't you have beer?
I don't know. I really should get beer. I found my favourite beer recently. Actually,
that's it. Pause the podcast.
No, we're not going to go get beer. Stop. Yeah, I went out to a drinking establishment and had some food, and I had some beer called Blue Moon.
Ooh.
And it's fucking lovely.
Is it?
It's honestly the first beer where I don't go... Because, beer is one of those drinks that you don't drink because it's tasty.
You drink it because all your friends do.
Yeah, it's one of the... It's a very social drink, because you can't drink it too fast unless you're a mutant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good God. I know, one of the chefs where I work, he can... down 2 pints of beer, it's nothing, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
At one of the drinking establishments that I frequent, we're friends with one of the bar ladies. That's probably not the kosher thing to say.
Bar wench,
lady of the drinks, keeper of the spirits.
Yes, indeed.
We will call her the keeper of the spirits.
Keeper of the spirits.
And she apparently just that bar frequently has, elderly men that come in. They bring their own pint glasses.
Yeah.
Just put it down. Say, can you top this up? Pay the money. Just literally just neck it all in one go, in 2 seconds. Put it down. Another one, thanks. It's
That's
just
fucked up.
I don't understand how people drink like that.
I hate it. But speaking of spirits, I actually have a video game related tangent.
Oh.
So when I was quite young, I'd say about 12, 13.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise that some alcohol could be called spirits.
Oh, right.
I was playing a game called Legend of Dragoon for the PlayStation 1.
Okay.
And at this one point, you can't progress through the game unless... Because this guy is blocking your way, and he's like... Oh, and he's a really drunk homeless guy.
Yeah.
He's talking about how he'd like some spirits, and I'm like, where am I going to get some... But, I thought he meant...
Where do I find the ghosts?
Yeah, exactly. I thought he meant dead people and ghosts. And I was like, okay, where do I find ghosts in this game? And this is before, you can go on the internet to look up walkthroughs. So
yeah.
I'm stuck, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm just talking to everyone, and then I go to the bar, and this lady gives me some spirits, and I'm like, why does she have dead people? What is happening? And I didn't realize that spirits was alcohol.
Was there, as we don't really have much to talk about, and we're trying to get as many tangents as we can, were there any games in your childhood that, like, fucked you up in, like, a scary way?
In a scary way?
As in, like, a horror game that just, like, made you not able to sleep, that you really shouldn't have seen, but you saw?
No, like, I have a film that did.
Oh?
Like, when I was young... I don't remember how young, but it was young enough for me to be sleeping in a bunk bed.
Oh, right. To be fair, I slept in a bunk bed until I was, like, 19, so... Oh. I was on the bottom bunk, because I'm a child.
Oh. But anyway, so first off, I was sleeping in the top bunk, and I had a nightmare about falling off the top bunk.
Oh, right.
And then I woke up by falling off the top bunk. So
what a cruel... reality.
So I'm going to maintain the fact that I can see the future in my dreams.
Everyone claims that, I think.
But yeah, so I went obviously, like, I fucking fell down, so I went to go see my mum, and she was watching this film, and it was, I don't know what the film was called because I didn't stick around to ask.
Right.
But it was about, like, this I just came down at this part where, like, this goblin or of some sort, like, bit a dude's ear off, and I was like,
what?
I was like, this is what? And, like, it
was
fucking...
Was it Gremlins, or...?
No, it wasn't Gremlins. Like, Gremlins doesn't have that.
Leprechaun?
It might have been Leprechaun. But it was, like, I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, so I just, like, went to bed scarred. I was like, that was really weird. Like, that was messed up. I couldn't sleep. I just saw someone get their ear bit off.
I'd say there were 2 games that fucked me up as a child.
Yeah.
One of which, probably the first instance of this, was Max Payne.
Right.
Have you played that game?
I have indeed, yeah.
Okay. You know the nightmare sequence?
I can see how that would fuck you up.
I can't have been old. I must have been, like, 8, 9.
Right.
And seeing and hearing that shit fucked me up for a week. Like, I could not sleep after watching that. And just, like... Because if you've not played the game, just the imagery in that scene alone is so fucking creepy. Just like you're walking down a hallway and all of a sudden it's 10 miles long and there's a crying baby in the distance and there's blood all over the walls. And okay, going back now, it might not be that scary.
Probably not.
But back in my day, that shit was nasty. And the only other instance, and this is going to be a bit weird because it's actually one of my favourite games, I'd say Time Splitters didn't do me any good.
Right.
And, you know, it's not a horror game, but the mansion level, you know, this was one of the first instances I had of, like, not high quality 3D graphics, obviously, but better off than, you know, the terrible sort of thing you had in PS1 games, and the zombies in that game were far too graphic for my liking. And they were horrifying, because back in the first game, it'd be a case of, like, one hit and you're practically dead.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But there weren't any video games that really fucked me up because I think I always knew that I was in control. So, like, I used to play a lot of...
Okay, with the Max Payne thing, I wasn't playing that game. I just sort of looked over my shoulder and over my shoulder and saw the shit that was going on.
But, yeah, because I used to play, like, Resident Evil and whatnot, and, like, none of that shit scared me.
I wouldn't have been able to handle that game. For some reason, like, when I was a child, like, stuff like the undead, like, really creeped me out. Like, for some reason, for a long time, I had a big fear of skeletons, and I had no idea why.
Skeletons.
Skeletons. Skeletons.
Is that actually what you call
skeletons? No, they're skeletons, I know. Just skeletons is so much more fun to say.
Okay. You're wee babby. Oh, bless.
Just like I remember one time, this is gonna sound absolutely horrible, but
oh god,
my gran got I think it was like for even my birthday for Christmas. My gran got me some pajamas that had like skeleton bones on them, and it creeped me out too much. And obviously, being British, we have November the 5th, Guy Fawkes night. So for the Guy Fawkes, I put the skeleton pajamas on the Guy Fawkes. We burned them.
Oh my god.
That is how creeped out I was by skeletons.
Oh my god!
Thank you for the present, Grandma. Burn it!
That is on the internet. Internet now.
Oh, I feel so bad because I know people who listen to this show can just tell my grandmother.
An awful person. And you like told her a lie. You're like, oh, I don't know where they went.
To be fair, I've had many clothes in the past. She's like, oh, thank you very much. I'll never wear this.
I'll never ever wear this. Oh,
which is funny because I had the worst fashion sense as a child. So sure, I'll wear just jogging bottoms and a colourful green t-shirt.
I would wear whatever. I didn't even care. I just picked up whatever was in my bedroom.
Well, the thing is, I just hated the feeling of jeans.
Really?
Yeah, like it took me until about 14 until I could get over the fact of these. There's like absolutely no stretch or give in these.
Yeah.
Because I hated just sitting down on everything being crushed. To put it lightly.
What are you talking about? What's getting crushed?
Oh well, it must just be me then.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we've not talked about a video game in a while.
Sorry, just innuendo and whatnot. I kind of feel bad because someone actually tweeted us saying that they were looking forward to our next podcast.
Yeah, we're sorry. We're sorry that we had to give you this bollocks.
Oh dear.
But okay, while we're on the theme of sort of horror and horror themes, I guess. Yeah. Let's talk about Bloodstained. Now, you and I had. To be fair, I listened back to it and it was very tame. You and I had a discussion about Kickstarter last week.
We did indeed.
About the ukulele Kickstarter, which has only gone from strength to strength, and best of luck to them in their development. Robert, don't inhale sharply. And another one came out in the past couple of weeks, which was headed by. I don't know why I won't just mention it now. It's called Bloodstained Symphony of Destruction or something silly like that. And it's made by the same guy who sort of led the team when it came to Castlevania Symphony of the Night and some other Castlevania games.
Best Castlevania games.
Oh, do you like that game?
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so how do you feel about Bloodstained?
I will play it.
You will play it?
I will.
Okay, so I'm just going to say pot kettle black then. For your moaning about ukulele because, it's a game that I like now, so it's fine.
No, shut up. I was legit about to say, okay. Isn't it funny how, another game that was successful this week on Kickstarter is one that's playing off of fucking people's memories about older games. Isn't that funny?
Oh no, but
that's just how fucking Kickstarter works. Everyone stop giving money to people. Am I uncomfortably close to you?
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
I see you're sitting down. I enjoy sitting down too. Why don't you sit
down with me?
Oh wow, that was in stereo creepiness.
I don't think any ladies listen to our podcast except for your sister. So
I would not call her a lady. She is a female.
What's the difference?
A lady is one who is an adult.
She'll be 18 in 6 days.
She is 10 years old still. I refuse to believe she's older than that.
She's 18 in 6 days, dude.
No, she's not.
She is.
No, she's not. Stop making me feel old.
What are you going to get her for her birthday?
I don't know. I'll get her some shit off her wish list. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, she has a wish list.
Lauren, I'll get you something from your wish list. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I put no thought into you.
No, I did ask her yesterday, is there anything you want? And she said, no, I don't know. Should I just get you something from your wish list? Okay.
It's funny. That's the same thing she asked me today.
Here's what I'll get you for your birthday. I'll rewrite your essay for you. I won't promise it'll be good. But
no, actually,
has it been saved?
Well, it hasn't been saved, but
oh right.
Our teacher was like, "Yeah, you put so much work into it, and I've seen it. I've seen your progress through it." And he was like, "I'll just fucking give you a distinction."
Oh, that's cheap. Fuck you, Lauren. You're not allowed to graduate. On your graduation, I'm going to come up and throw some red paints on you. See how you like it.
Lying whore.
I've paid my. What do you? Okay, what? Fuck it. It's a musical special. What do you think of Moulin Rouge?
Moulin Rouge? I hate it.
Fair enough. I think it's all right.
It's just not for me. Because I know that none of the songs are original.
Yeah, that's a bit cheap. But
I like musicals where songs are original and just to that
and
show.
Good. Can we add that?
Yeah, that and good.
Rent. Thank you.
Nathan doesn't like Rent.
Rent is the worst shit. Sorry,
He's not
we
gonna
really
pay
need to get back on fucking topic.
He's not gonna pay rent.
I've already paid my rent for the month. You shut your face.
Whoa. So
But yeah,
aggressive.
Bloodstained Kickstarter.
Yeah, so I will play it because I like the whole Metroidvania style of game. And I like wandering around aimlessly for ages.
Okay. One thing we brought it up because I showed you the sort of commercial for it for the Kickstarter. One thing that we should bring up because
yes,
is the fact of this Kickstarter isn't a case of we need your money to to fund the game. The point of the Kickstarter itself,
gauge the.
Are you going to find some words?
Gauge the
reaction.
No, not reaction. Gauge the.
Can I continue talking?
Interest.
Gauge. Okay, yeah, it's to gauge the interest of the
potential buyers.
To find out whether there is an audience out there, because the eager, I will just call him because that's what he likes to be known by. I guess. I don't know him personally.
Eager Venture.
This is Eager Venture. Sorry, read the Kickstarter page. It's actually a good laugh. Better or worse.
We had a couple giggles.
Basically, what he said was he's got a publisher, as far as I can tell, wanting to put out this game, but they want to know that there is some form of fan base who would happily play the game and pay money for it. And to prove this, he wanted, I think it was $500,000,
and he's met it 5 times now.
Yeah, they're on
$2,521,000
at time of recording. Yeah, it's that level, and that's an impressive amount. But it does kind of. I do have some slight issues with it, but not to a serious degree of where I'm concerned that it's,
money grabbing.
Yeah, money grabbing or cheating and anything like that, because I would like some disclosure of, what the publisher was willing to put in for it, because I think at the moment we're going way past what the publisher was wanting to spend on this game.
Oh yeah.
And there were also, as usually with Kickstarters, there is... Sorry, Robert's staring at me behind some aviator sunglasses, and it's very distracting.
Is it?
Yeah, because I know that they're filthy and you can't see a thing through them.
I can see all.
You can see... I could see into the forever.
I could see into the void.
But yeah, there are some, stretch goals for this thing, going up
to,
a 3 million.
There's a ton of stretch goals.
Yeah, and it just kind of makes me think of, so if you only raised the 500, would you have put the bare minimum into the game? Because some of the things just seem like... really kind of...
Yeah, why wouldn't you have a boss rush mode?
Yeah, why wouldn't you have a second playable character?
Why wouldn't you have another boss?
Why wouldn't you... Yeah, extra monsters and extra bosses. That just sounds a bit unusual for me. Not that I'm questioning the development of it. I'm just concerned, shall I say. Concerned that, it's sort of bordering on the territory of withholding content for money.
Yeah, that's like... a hostage situation.
Yeah, holding content hostage for the doubloons.
Give me your brute.
Brute?
What the fuck was that?
He's waiting for doubloons.
He
wants doubloons and the fireworks and the party poppers.
He wants your booty.
Did you get my joke there? Doubloons. He wants doubloons. Welcome to the Bad Joke Special of Antisocial Gamers Podcast.
Guys, I actually have my head in my hands. That joke made me double face palm.
Doubloons.
No.
But yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to play this one. I was never a big fan of Castlevania. One game that I do like, I'll have to see whether it mirrors this in any way, is Dust and Elysian Tale. Are you familiar with the game at all? It's basically...
I know I've heard of it.
It's a fast-paced Castlevania with furries. That's the best way I can describe it, to be fair. But don't let that knock you down. We've had furries and everything.
Furries.
Well, it's just, you play as a wolfman with a big sword that talks, and you kill monstrosities.
I did!
It's a fucking great game. I love that game. It's fucking wonderful.
It really is furry, because I saw a bunch about it on Tumblr, and so many furries follow me. So.
It's just okay. Going on that topic, if anyone hates a game because it contains furries, if you can't separate just the furry fandom from anthropomorphic creatures, if you can't separate the sexuality side of that sort of thing and the game itself, then go fuck yourself. Frankly, if you're going to hate something purely because of an art style, then that's your own prerogative, but that's not a decent way to look at life. It's to me, it reminds me of the people who say, "Oh, I'm not going to play this game because you have to play as a woman for 5 minutes."
Yeah, fuck that.
Speaking of which, Assassin's Creed.
Oh, also, do you know what the word prerogative always brings up to my mind whenever someone says prerogative?
Pornography.
No.
Okay.
It's a song.
My prerogative.
No.
What song?
A little bit of Shania Twain. Best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. Oh, oh, oh. Forget of a lady.
Man,
and short skirts. Oh, oh.
Shania Twain would be very happy to know that we'd be singing her songs in our podcast.
I love Shania Twain.
She also sang that "It Don't Oppress Me Much," didn't she?
Did you know that song came out in 1999?
Ah! So old.
So old.
So old. But yeah, Assassin's Creed had a sort of announcement thing that happened.
Yes, it did. And that... Ass and
titties.
Assassin. It's Creed. Syndicate.
Yeah, Woo! Syndicate. It's not Victory like everyone said it would be. But...
Now all those terrible Italians with British accents have a place to call home.
Yay!
In good old England.
Yeah, I mean, it looks fun. I've already seen people post a cavalcade of just synchronous issues, things that are not in the time period.
Continuity errors.
Continuity errors. There's a synchrony word, something to do with that, an
word?
asynchronous error or something like that.
Okay.
Shut up! I know words. Stop. This comes. Okay, this is a drinking game for you. Take a drink every time someone mentions the fact that I don't know how to say words.
Take a drink every time Nathan says a word he doesn't know the meaning of.
Take a drink every time we mention Game Grumps.
Take a drink every time we go on a tangent. You're gonna get wasted.
Take a drink every time...
We're already on a tangent. This in itself is a tangent.
Take a drink every time we perform physical comedy and expect you to laugh.
Take a drink every time I touch Nathan and he's uncomfortable about it.
Take a drink every time we mention Five Nights at Freddy's.
Take a drink every time that Robert does something unrelated to the podcast by touching something that you guys can't see.
Oh, damn it, that was going to be my one. Take a drink every time one of us gets a telephone call or Skype message and we call each other...
Speaking of which, my Instagram just went off. Take a drink.
Well, we've managed to get half an hour out of this shit so far, so I will just go ahead and mention, sorry for any Assassin's Creed fans, but neither of us play or are in any way interested in Assassin's Creed. Well...
That's not necessarily true. I played Assassin's Creed 1 through 3.
Oh, well, that's a fucking lie then, isn't it? And when I said, are you remotely interested in Assassin's Creed at all?
Well,
and you said no.
I'm not interested, but I played all of them.
Okay.
Up to Brotherhood.
So you just play the, this is so boring. I'm going to get the next one and say it's so boring.
Essentially. Well, no, because I never bought them. My brother just had them.
Didn't Brotherhood come before 3?
I don't know. I played up to 3.
Okay, fair enough then.
I played up to either 3 or Brotherhood, whichever one came out first.
I heard 3 was fairly disappointing for people, so if you got there, I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, my brother had all of them, so I wasn't buying them. I was just bored and didn't have enough games, so I was like, I'm going to play this. And strangely enough, you want to know what my favorite part of the game was?
When you died?
No, it was whenever I was out of the Animus, being Desmond.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Being future Desmond?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How was that enjoyable?
I don't know, I just thought it was cool.
Just being in the future?
Yeah.
Going, yay, future times as Desmond.
And then I went back in time and I was like, oh, subpar gameplay.
Ooh. I'll be honest, I've never played Assassin's Creed. It doesn't interest me.
It's not...
Nothing about it, it's a historical game with some stealthy features.
It's not that great,
Yay.
and the combat system isn't very well fleshed out. It's so...
Yeah.
And it's been the same through every single fucking one of its iterations, and I don't Why aren't they fixing something that's broken?
I heard the fourth one was alright when you get to be a pirate.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, people liked the ship parts, and then the next game that came out, they were like, "Oh yeah, we have a ship, but you can't do any of that fun shit you did in the last game." It's like, fucking Ubisoft, why?
Speaking of Ubisoft, why? There was a bit of controversy with
Oh, also, I'd like to mention that last podcast, I listened to it back, and I realized that I accidentally called the publishers of Assassin's Creed EA.
Yeah.
And that made me cringe.
I think I called another publisher Ubisoft when it wasn't Ubisoft.
Yeah. So I know full well that Assassin's Creed's publishers are Ubisoft.
Just be aware that just take everything we say with so much salt that you could die of sodium poisoning.
And that's how I live. I literally pour like a blanket of salt over my food.
I don't understand how people do that.
I fucking love it.
I like to taste the salt, but I don't like that to be the only thing I taste.
Well, I mean, it's not the only thing you taste because it like pairs with your food.
Yeah, I know, but when it's like I'm drinking the ocean, then it's not good.
Yeah, but well, I'm the guy that like if we're at a restaurant,
find the nearest ocean.
No, we get our food, and then I start preparing to eat my food by putting condiments on it, and then you look at me and you stare at me for a while and you go, hey, you want some chips with that salt?
Oh God,
that
joke.
And I'm like, oh, fuck you. Because the amount of times I hear that in my life, that joke never fucking gets old.
I've been rather aggressive this episode. I'm going to take it chill from now on.
No,
Sorry,
don't be chill.
I'm sleepy
I
today.
like it when you're aggressive. It's very exciting.
Okay, what else haven't we talked about? Stop giving me the gun symbols. What? Are you just being sarcastic, bollocks?
I wasn't being sarcastic.
Okay. If you insist. Yeah, you sniffle. Stop crying, actor man.
I cried last night.
Why?
On stage.
Oh, so you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
It wasn't in the script. He just
I actually
had a moment of realization. He had an existential crisis.
It was in the script.
Yeah, fair enough then. It was because you are a drag queen.
My director was like, "How do you feel about crying?" And I was like, what?
Well, it usually makes me feel sad.
And she was like, "Yeah, I want you."
Reminds me of the times with my father.
I want you to cry at this, and don't, because that actually makes me sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
we've taken a very sour turn, and we're just gonna slowly ease back into the normal talk.
I'm only fucking with you.
Right, okay, the next and only topic we have left, Jesus Christ, we've got another 23 minutes to fill. What are you doing?
I like getting really close to the microphone.
It's too intimate, they don't like that.
Guys, I think we should do an ASMR.
A what?
An ASMR.
Oh, one of those fucking things. Is that just where we get really sexy with the microphone?
We just get really, really close and speak really quietly. And, it's supposed to be relaxing for the listener.
I thought it was supposed to be erotic.
Is it?
I don't know.
I thought that some people, listen to it to be comforted.
Really? Okay, I've only heard one and it was somewhat sexual theme, so...
Was it?
Yeah, but it was Rooster Teeth for you, so...
Oh my god, I love Rooster Teeth.
You do realise I'm not joining in with you like that, because we would have our noses too close together.
Come on, Nathan, I'll move over a little bit.
Okay. Hello, ladies. How are you doing this evening? Ladies, look at your man. Now look back to me.
Now look at your man. Back to me.
This is my sexy voice. How do you enjoy my dulcet tones?
Nathan, could you please tell me what dulcet tones means?
Only if you tell me where your family is.
Scotland.
I know where they live. I will find them. No! We're not doing that!
I will find them and make them unalive!
I will make them not alive. God damn it!
I love that your brother,
made a meme out of that, yeah.
So funny.
I will locate you and I will make you not alive. I want that on a t-shirt, please.
Oh my god, we should...
We're not making t-shirts. for our 40 listeners.
If you're interested in buying some Antisocial Gamers merchandise, let us know.
We're fucking, what, 9 episodes into this shit? We're already trying to milk our audience for money. Why don't you pay money at the Patreon and PayPal me money? Because Robert's still homeless.
God damn it! Stop bringing it up!
As I was saying...
Take a shot every time Nathan mentions that I'm homeless.
That's a very finite drinking tier, though. But yes, for fuck's sake, the final topic that we have... the final topic is regarding The Witcher 3. Now, neither you or I have actually played it.
The Witcher what?
The Witcher 3.
I'm
sorry, did I say 3?
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I get ragged on this all the time about... I can't say my THs and my Fs properly, because if I have a sentence where I have to go from a th sound to a th sound, I can't handle it.
Can you say, for me, brother from another mother?
Brother from another mother...
Yeah,
brother from a mother... I can't... It gives...
Brother from another mother.
I have to take a second after saying a sentence with a th sound in it, otherwise I can't go back into a sentence with S's in it, because I get a serious lisp every time I go th. So, for example, if I were to say sort of the lines of the salmon, I can't handle that.
What, the salmon?
The salmon. I can't handle it.
Can you please say?
What? Are you going to come up with a tongue twister for me?
I'm going to try and think of one.
In that case, can I at least talk about this fucking topic while you think about that?
Can you say... No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Inquisition.
You have speech impediments. This is hilarious.
I do. I have a mild lisp whenever I follow a the sound.
Oh, you didn't do it there.
Oh my fucking god! I actually paid attention. Well, fuck. That's that ruined. that's my one personality trait gone.
Aww.
The sound. Okay. The sound. There. I've gotten over it. I can now rule the world. And no one will make fun of me. What?
I'm broken.
And we're back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had to pause because some people were being noisy in the background.
Welcome back to Robert and Nathan, the negligent fiancé.
Shh. Not for long. Soon I'll be a negligent husband.
Yeah, that's... Are you scared? Are you scared a little bit?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No, I described this to Craig the other day. Probably like the day it's happening, I'll get terrified, because that's what usually happens on like performance nights.
You're going to run away, aren't you?
No, I'm not going to run away. Where would I run to?
Don't leave him at the
Oh,
altar.
he's hiding under the bed that we're sharing at the moment.
You got 8 days, dude. 8
Yeah,
days.
I know. 8 days, and I have to get my fucking suit on, which looks good, but it's going to be uncomfortable as hell because it's going to be warm. I have to wear a jacket in this fucking weather. I don't have to stand for this shit.
I completely forgot until the other day that I actually have to buy myself a suit for your formal event.
Honestly,
I was told because I'm being the +1 to the barbecue thing that's slightly more formal.
I would say not like super formal. If you could, why the fuck are we talking about this on the podcast?
No, go on, come on.
No, what, do you want me to continue?
No, yeah, continue what you were going to say.
Okay, fine. Honestly, just wear like a t-shirt like that, maybe a tie with it.
What about a waistcoat? I've got a waistcoat.
Yeah, wear a waistcoat, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care how you turn them. I'm not going to turn you away just because you're wearing jeans.
I won't wear jeans.
Oh, good. I would have turned you away.
You motherfucker.
I just wanted to get you all the way there. Just go, jeans?
Jeans?
That's my wedding! Get out!
Okay, guys, sorry, we're talking about weddings.
Yes. I'm sorry. We've got plans that may be happening. We've got plans to do a podcast next week because there's not going to be one on the scheduled day.
Well, I mean, this is a week early.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, we recorded the last one 2 weeks ago.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Did we?
We fucking did. Don't judge me. It's got a lot echoey in here for some reason.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice.
It's been 2 weeks. That's what I'm very sorry about the questions post being late this week. I was laying in bed at 11 last night thinking, oh shit, that was supposed to go up on Monday.
Yeah, but we both should have remembered that. So...
Yeah, well, honestly, you were busy with other things, so I won't pin the blame on you. You got a lot to think about.
You're so kind.
But yes, okay, CD Projekt Red developed a game, or published a game, one of the two, called Witcher 3. Now, from what I've heard, this group / company have always been very good to their customers. One thing in particular, for fuck's sake, Robin. One thing in particular is that they've always been good to people, whether or not they actually purchase the game. They've always been sensible to their pirates as well. This came out, I think it was last week or so, when they basically announced there would be like a day one update for the game, and this would be available to people who both purchased the game and pirated it. There would be no sort of DLC practices going on that would prevent such a thing from going on. Not only that, but when the game came out, the game itself came with a little slip with like a big thank you from CG Projekt Red to the people who did purchase the game, and said to them, just thank you so much for purchasing the game. As a show of our gratitude, you get this much DLC.
Aww.
Which is just so nice, and it makes me think back to all of the fucking practices that EA and Activision and Ubisoft have, and think, you scum, you unappreciative wankers.
Yeah, they make a shit ton of money as well. So
well, again, it's just like games have become so expensive to make nowadays that they can no longer be supported just from the £60 price run.
Yeah,
that comes up, and it's just don't make them. Okay, this is going to sound very stupid, but don't make them so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
That does sound stupid, but...
I do wish that games... Because there's so many games that I want to buy, but I'm waiting for them to get cheaper.
Yeah, but go... fucking hell.
I can't warrant 40 quid for a game, and especially not right now.
And that's like after 2 months as well.
I look at it longingly, and I'm like, I want to play you, but I can't.
Going back to Kickstarter, like the whole thing that should be recognised with the whole ukulele and the Bloodstain thing is that the whole point of both of these two things is that, these two developers went to Konami, they went to Microsoft and said, there is an audience for this game and they will pay through the nose to get this game. And Microsoft and Konami said, no, there isn't, fuck off. We want to make all of the money. Mm-hmm. If we're going to make a game, we want it to make, sell 5 million, 6 million units. Don't play with the microphone. It's going to sound terrible. Don't... You are the worst to work with. You're like a fucking child.
How dare you? How dare you question me?
But yeah, it's nice to see gratitude from a publisher for people who do purchase the game, because Ubisoft especially have been bad at this, and I think Warner Brothers as well have been pretty bad at it. Of just rather than showing appreciation for the people who purchase the game, they just lock down so many features of the game to everyone until they can prove that they purchased it.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no appreciation there. It's just, you fucking jump through these hoops and show me that you love me, and then I might give you a kiss goodnight.
In it.
Yeah.
Well, I just said in it.
In it, blood.
I've stooped down.
You've stooped to the commoner levels. To people saying the.
Soon I'm going to say my THs like Fs. And
join us.
And I will cry.
Okay.
I was raised better.
No, you weren't.
How dare you? I was.
Oh, were you? Okay. Sorry, you're in my life, so I assume that everyone around me is just kind of a black void of a human being like I am.
No.
Oh, okay then. Well,
my mother used to hit me if I spoke common.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to talk about this? Do you want to monologue your monologue from the chorus line?
From dancing around on the street all the time, I used to... No.
I thought you were genuinely going to go into it there.
Did you?
I was going to go, right, fair enough.
Yeah, acting.
And how does that make you feel, Pablo? I can't remember what your character's name was. Marco.
That's part of my last name.
Oh.
Paul San Marco.
Paul San Marco. If you want to see Robert play Paul San Marco in a chorus line, you can't, because it was a one-night show.
Only thing.
Which, to be fair, fucked me off a little bit. I wanted to come again.
Did you actually?
I wanted to throw things at the stage, see what would happen.
Oh.
I'd probably be escorted, frankly, but I just thought it'd be a laugh.
Well, Don't ever come to one of my shows again.
Why not?
Do not throw things at me.
Oh, come on, you can shout whatever the fuck you like out of the next pantomime.
Yeah, but that's normal at a pantomime.
Shh.
It's not normal at a musical.
That really upset me. Because I'm so used to being a part of
engaged.
Where the audience has some form of engagement.
And you were supposed to just sit there for 2 hours and be a good boy.
Yeah, I was just there muttering things under my breath every now and again.
Someone's like, blah 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 blah, and you're like, it's behind you.
It's behind you.
Oh god. Hey, Laura, can you get the hats? It's behind you.
They're behind you.
No, they're not. Oh, yes, they are.
Oh, I hurt my knee. I can't dance again. Oh, yes, you can.
No. If you did that, it would have ruined the entire scene. That's a really big moment.
I say these things that I wish I could have done that, but I know even then I wouldn't have done, because I respect you as an artist and I wouldn't want to harm the artistic integrity of the piece.
Oh, hug me,
questions.
Come on. Hug me, come on.
Oh, okay.
Hug me.
We're gonna have some group hug sessions.
Yeah,
now.
there we are.
There we are.
There we are. You're uncomfortable.
It's not your fault.
You're uncomfortable.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Okay, so let's go on
I
to...
have fake cried 3 times in this podcast now.
Yeah, and you did it so well last night.
I didn't fake cry.
Oh, you poor Bibbo.
I real cried.
I'm sorry.
Like, my eyes. Tears came out them.
Is it because you knew I was watching and you were so happy for me to be there? Oh,
I wasn't. You know what? It wouldn't have been the same if I didn't know that people came to support me last night.
Oh, golly gosh, Mr. Harper.
Because none of my family came to see it. So.
Oh, what wankers!
Yeah, I know.
Couldn't even come down from Scotland to see your performance.
Bunch of assholes.
Don't worry, I'll be your father.
Thank you. My father lives in Canada, though.
Oh, I'll be your mother.
There we are.
Thank you. That's better. I'll just sit here going, okay, the new... That's my Scottish accent.
She's not Scottish.
Oh. I'm assuming she's been there for a month or 2 now, so she would be.
She was born in London.
Exactly as I speak down in London, isn't it? Okay, the new... deep-fried Mars bars.
Ach no.
To cover my ass, I was born in Scotland, so I'm fine to say this sort of thing.
Ach no.
Ach no.
Ach no.
Open your moves.
I can't do it.
Let's move on to the fucking questions. Okay, so our first question is from our loyal fan Ringy.
Is that how you say your name? Is it Ringy or like Ring Gay?
I also want to say we spent all of the last podcast referencing Ringy as he, whereas I don't know.
Did we never say his name?
No. I don't know what their actual name is or what their gender is. So
shit! Yeah, we don't even know if you're a boy.
So I apologise if whatever you identify as person.
I'm really sorry.
Your first question was, what games would you demand more content for in, for example, a sequel or a reboot? Robert, have you thought long and hard about this question? Is there anything that you would like?
I want the first Golden Sun to be remade.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I've talked about Golden Sun before on the podcast.
You have? Uh-oh.
Yeah, and you didn't know what it was then as well.
I feel like I've not been paying attention in class.
Yeah, but... another one is Legend of Dragoon.
I like to think of Legend of Dragoon as just someone misspelled it. It was just about...
Legend of Dragon.
Legend of Dragon. But they got the script. Why does it say Dragoon? Just go with it.
I really want that to be remade or like have a sequel made, because it's just...
What is The Legend of Dragoon? What do you do in it?
It's a JRPG.
Okay.
Say no more.
Fair enough.
But
is it like Chrono Triggers?
I'll show you some gameplay from it. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, that's fair enough then, I guess.
Basically, you do attacks like...
You do attacks.
That's
all I need to know.
But it's like an RPG that's sort of like...
Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Okay.
It's like...
That sounds so disgusted.
No. I love Kingdom Hearts.
No,
I love Kingdom Hearts, so don't even. But it's like, time button presses.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like Mario Party and whatnot.
Yeah.
Not Mario Party, fucking Jesus. Mario RPG.
Yeah.
But like, except they're longer. and they make long attacks.
Okay.
Like, I'll have to show you, because it's called an addition system.
Okay.
So you have to, like, perfectly time your attacks, otherwise...
Yeah.
And there are penalties to not being able to complete the timed things, so you could either get, like... And it changes it up, so it's cool. I'll show you some of it later, but... Anyway, I wish that Legend of Dragoon was either remade or had a sequel made, because... Unfortunately, I just know it won't, because it's one of those games that's probably just lost to the past. However,
getting intimate again.
I might make a Kickstarter for it.
You don't have to develop shit. What are you going to do? Just take the £200,000, just walk up to the desk of the guy who wrote it and say, make another.
Make it. Make it now.
I would love to see your video. Just, hi, my name is Robert. I don't know any of the developers of Legend of Dragoon, but if you donate £2 million, I will go and find them. And I will make them not alive. But only after they make Legend of Dragoon 2.
Legend of Tucken.
Legend of Tucken 2. For fuck's sake, why do we keep coming back to this joke?
Because we just don't know how to leave a dead horse alone.
No. The horse isn't even... It's just sort of buried and we're just punching the ground.
It's funny because 2 podcasts ago we were talking about beating a dead horse.
Yeah, it was Legend of Tucken 4, I think.
It all links back together.
Oh, it's all a circle, this is.
Anyway,
okay.
What about you? What game do you want to reboot or a sequel to?
I only have a couple in mind. One of them I mentioned earlier. I would like to see another game...
Time Splitters!
Okay, 2 of them I mentioned earlier. One of them... Okay, I'll start with Time Splitters. It's an unfortunate thing of... Time Splitters have had 3 great games. Only problem was, it's owned by EA.
Oh.
There is currently...
It's not a FIFA game, so it's not going to get made.
No, unfortunately not. There is currently a project going on where some small-time developers are making essentially a multiplayer version of the game.
Yeah.
Just like an online-only sort of, you pay the arcade mission type things on that. Which, sounds fun. I'm sure as hell going to play it as soon as it comes out. And it looks... There's so much has gone into that game so far that I'm very happy about.
Oh, definitely.
I would also like to see another game by the creators of Dust and Elysian Tale. Just because I did find that game so fun, even if the story was a bit stock, I would call it. Character has amnesia and a possible dark past and is tormented by his personality, who he doesn't know who he is, and a magical talking sword!
Yes!
But, it was a really great game.
And furries.
And furries, yes. Okay.
Yif.
So those are my 2.
Yif.
Shall we move on to the second question? Again by Ringy, I believe.
I'm going to call you Rin Gay.
Don't do that. You might assault them. You might insult them.
You might assault them.
Assault them.
I'm Nathan.
I don't know how to talk words good.
What are words?
What are words?
I speak English, I do.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, his question is, any games or franchises that get a lot of love that you have never played? Is there anything that you would like to start with, Robert, or...
I mentioned it last week.
Okay.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Right.
I never played it. I don't really want to play it. Collectathons don't interest me. And that same goes for... I've never played Banjo-Kazooie. I've never played Donkey Kong 64. I've never played Super Mario 64, even though that's not necessarily a collectathon as such, but it's like...
Yeah.
It's like a 3D platformer.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I just completely zoned out for the past minute. Which makes me feel terrible. As soon as you said Super Mario 64, I was like, oh shit, we're doing a podcast, aren't we?
You motherfucker.
I'm so sorry. But...
Yeah, so, games that I've played... No, I haven't played, but gets a lot of love.
Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie.
You don't have to relist them.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
Okay,
and,
your turn.
Okay, I'm going to hurt a lot of people's feelings by saying anything Nintendo.
Oh my god.
This is going to be a sad story, but I've never owned a Nintendo console. Oh. I have had a Game Boy Advanced and a Nintendo Wii. Oh. Those are all the consoles that I've had. So my Nintendo playing life has essentially been Pokemon's and Wii Sports.
You poor sweet cinnamon roll.
So,
too good for this world.
Too good for it. So basically, anything Mario, anything Zelda, anything Donkey Kongs, I have never played. This is actually a very good plug for my channel.
You've never played any of the Legends of Zelda?
Not a single sausage.
Oh my god! You need to play them.
I'm gonna take a panic attack.
You need to play them, and I need to be in the room when you play them because it's one of my favorite franchises.
This is a good advertisement then, because one of the shows that is one of the shows that we'll be having on my channel when that gets released is I've never played.
Ooh!
Ow! Ow! Okay, that was too real. I didn't like that. That was scary for me. Okay, and
God, fuck.
Okay, I think that leads us on to our final question, and you didn't give me the name for this gentleman.
I will find him.
So I'm very sorry, but
her. I don't know.
Or her, yes. But very
a
simply,
lot of notifications. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Christ, you're Mr. Popular, aren't you,
Fucking
Mr. Movie
hell.
Star?
Look at me. I'm so
Coming back
funny.
from Hollywood after playing the lead role in a chorus line in the
Why
movie.
Why do you keep telling everyone I'm like destined for Hollywood?
Because...
Okay, he's called Caleb the Pleb.
Caleb's son?
Caleb the Pleb.
Oh, poor Caleb. Use science.
Yeah, he tweeted me, and I was like, what am I going to do with all these oranges? And he was like, use science. And then posted that picture, and it's fucking terrifying.
Oh, Caleb, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. The question is simply asking for our opinions on the new King's Quest game that should be coming out later on this year, I believe it was. And, okay, to carry on from the last question, King's Quest. I've never played any King's Quest game. Point and click, not really something that I was massively into. It does look like an interesting game, I will say. Sorry, it's just Robert's playing with his phone, and I'm inclined to
be nosy.
Yeah, I'm inclined to be nosy. Yeah, King's Quest, I've honestly never played it. I've not had much interest to, but, you know, everything seems to be getting kickstarted nowadays. Oh, okay. Well done, Lauren. Thank you. Well done, Lauren, for getting your work back, but the offer is still open if you want me to write your coursework for you.
Oh dear.
I will just write, musicals are a good thing because society and salmon.
It's about business, not... It's
musicals are good for business because the FTSE 300.
Anyway, keep talking about King's Quest.
Why? I'm really trying to press for time.
The only things I've seen about King's Quest are the Game Grumps playthroughs of 2 of them.
Which is as good as playing them, I guess.
Which, basically, because I've watched them all the way. And I think...
You mentioned Game Grumps again.
You know, like... I'm just not that interested in point-and-click adventures, I think, because I don't want to think in the way that the point-and-clicks want you to think.
I'll probably end up playing it because, you know, it just seems... Again, it kind of seems like a part of, well, soon-to-be history, I guess. Sort of a game franchise... A game franchise that's long since been dead and is suddenly getting a revival through Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's cool.
Kickstarter's just kind of getting all of the publicity now. And
Kickstarter.
But I think, you know, as happened last time...
will abuse your nostalgia.
Again, like last time, though, I think this is going to go on for a few months and then the bubble's going to burst again. And no one's going to donate, because this is exactly what happened last time.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, King's Quest, you know, I haven't really heard much about it. We tried looking into it, but there's not really all that much announced about it.
It will be episodic and not be a point and click, apparently.
Yeah, that seems a wee bit unusual, considering what the game's usually been.
What was it? A 5-parter?
5 parts, yeah, that's what the Wikipedia article said.
A 5-parter, been in the works. It was announced
since 2011. So, yeah, okay. If
so it'll be that 5 parts,
in,
and also there's no point-and-click elements of it.
Yeah.
But,
it's a first-person shooter.
But also we read this on Wikipedia because we're not very professional, so for all we know, it's all lies!
We googled it and clicked the first link that came up because we are so professional.
Yeah, so it might be lies, so don't, as we said before... Take what we say with a grain of salt.
You know, okay, we're about to end this episode, but you know what I'm so happy about?
Yes. That we managed to make an hour's worth
that
of this podcast.
And also, this is one of the few podcast titles that's not going to have anything to do with a penis in the title.
Oh my god! Or anything offensive.
Or anything offensive, yeah. Well, so that we're aware of, you know.
The salmon.
The salmon. Shh, they don't know that's going to be the title yet.
Well, they do because they clicked on the episode.
Shh! Don't spoil it!
Oh my god!
Damn it! Okay, you're running logic loops around me. Okay, let's see what the Snapchat is before we close, because we're just that professional.
Guarantee it's going to be a penis.
Let's take a look at this penis.
Boop! Oh, that is not...
That's not how you look it up. Oh! Okay.
No, it's...
Not a penis, but a shirtless man.
Yeah, he likes to send me shirtless pictures.
Is that of himself?
He's straight, though. Yeah, that's him.
I wouldn't call him straight, but fair enough.
Yeah, I know, right?
Then again...
He is straight, though.
Is your phone alright? You just kind of threw it on the table.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So I just think some people like being appreciated for their appearance.
Yeah, I think so, too. But also, I think that everyone's a little bit gay.
We're sorry for this episode, just in general. Last week was a train wreck, but this one is just kind of... I don't know, it's almost deliciously awkward.
It's the aftermath.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, if you want to find us, you can find me on Twitter at Robert Has a Vlog, and you can also use the same username to find me on Instagram if you are so interested.
Okay.
If you are also interested and you want to see some stupid shit that I do, and want to see maybe some more personal posts that I don't put anywhere else, like, you can follow me on Tumblr if you have a Tumblr.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you had a Tumblr.
Yeah, I've never. This is the first time I've given you guys the username for it. So, because I'm Homestuck Trash, it is ectobiologist, but the I that comes after the B is a 1. So it's ectob1ologist.
If you want to follow me on Tumblr, my username is superhulockfan117. It's not.
Okay, I was about to say, you fucking what?
I'm just making fun of you for being internet trash. But no, I do have a Tumblr, but I've forgotten the username for it.
It's probably...
I've not posted there in, like, I want to say 3 years.
Is it Who Dat Nate?
I know, because I think I came up with that name after I created it. It might be under 92NW11.
That's a little bit sad.
It's a little bit sad, yeah. I'll create a new one. Why not? Fuck it, because there's stuff on there that probably shouldn't belong on the internet. Anyway, if you want to follow the Antisocial Gamers podcast Twitter handle, the Twitter handle is @antisocialpcast. That's the Twitter page for you. If you want to find the Libsyn website, it's antisocialpodcast.libsyn.com. That's LIBSYN for the Libsyn. If you want to follow myself on Twitter, I am @whodatnate. That's WHODATNATE. If you want to follow my YouTube channel, there's nothing quite on it just yet. Again, I'm planning things, don't judge me, but it's Whoneedsquality on YouTube. There are some very funny videos on there that are just Let's Plays, if you're into that sort of thing, that have sort of spanned over the past year or so. Nothing been uploaded for a little while, but, you know, what can you do? Okay, and I think... Oh my fucking Christ, are we finally done?
And that's Nate Burt signing off.
And scene.
I love you.